and welcome to week 2 of Casa Gameday, home of everything Ram football. I'm Lawrence.
And as usual, I'm Dylan.
And Dylan, last week the Rams were able to pull off a victory at Wood Creek. How exactly did that happen?
Well, Larry, DJ Muses, Justin Tan playing a little Johnny Longball, 65-yard TD over the middle. Once again, Justin Tan finds his favorite man, DJ Muses, back in the end zone. And then later in the game, Anthony Santiago takes a run outside, 49 yards for another Ram score.
This week, the Rams host the Vista Del Lago Eagles, a school that it has its first graduating class this year, the class of 2010. Key questions for tonight: 1. Coverage. How will the Rams be able to cover explosive tight end and Cal recruit Marcus White? 2. Protection. The Vista Del Lago Eagles have an explosive defensive lineman in Doug Drakely. How will the Rams be able to protect him? And finally, momentum. The senior class hasn't lost a game since freshman year. Will they continue that momentum tonight?
Well, Lawrence, the senior class does have a long win streak going on, dating back to freshman year, like you said, and it would be huge to keep that streak alive tonight. And as far as the coverage goes, the Rams defense, we're going to have a couple games we're going to play, keep Marcus White locked down, involving every level of the defense. And it's important, it's imperative that the offensive linemen keep defensive players off of Justin Tan tonight. And you know, normally we have a one-player player profile. This week, we're double teaming it. Clinton Austin Neese, seniors, offensive linemen, and twins.
Player profile.
Seniors Clint and Austin Neese are twin brothers and entering their 4th season together on the Casa Gameday football team.
He's like an extra hand to help me block some guys.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I think me and Austin do good as a team almost.
It's great. They are the best athletes I've ever seen, and I expect them to have a great career later on as Chippendales.
Well, Austin has actually developed a lot in this region. He's a very large man. Clinton, on the other hand, is kind of skinny down a little bit. He's just all around a bad guy. Hasn't developed much.
On the field, Austin Neese is known as the Big and Tasty, while Clint Neese is referred to as the Big Mac.
I'm big and I'm tasty. Put 2 and 2 together.
Big Mac, like that at McDonald's.
The Neeses will have their hands full this weekend against Vista Del Lago's defensive lineman, Doug Drakely. Austin Neese simply said,
I'm a stud.
Lawrence Faulkner, Casa Gameday.
Here's Coach Ryan with Philip Peterson in Coach's Corner.
Coach's Corner.
Hi, welcome to Coach's Corner, Week 2 edition. I'm here with Coach Ryan once again. Let's get started. After a hard-fought win last Friday, what changes need to be done to get another win this Friday?
Well, we watched the film last night, and we have to do a much better job lining up our linebackers where they're supposed to be and getting pursuit to the ball.
What's your opinion on Vista's program as a whole, not just the team, coaching staff included?
Coach Jones has put together a really nice staff, and they took on all challenges last year as a junior-dominated, no seniors, and they took on the toughest teams in the section, and they're continuing this year. A great win Friday against Napa.
As you know, this is Vista's first graduating class. Does this affect your game plan at all?
They have a couple seniors who are Division I recruits, a couple offensive tackles that are very good, and a tight end who's key to their offensive success. So we kind of focused on James Nunley last week, and this week we have to defeat those 2 tackles and their tight end.
That's a wrap. Coach's Corner, Week 2. Back to you guys.
All right, so Dylan, you guys faced Vista last year. What's going to be the difference between last year's team and this year's team?
Well, last year they were all juniors, and this year it's going to be a senior-dominated team. They have a lot of experience at the varsity level, and they've played some pretty good teams. It just all chalks up to experience tonight.
How are the Rams going to be able to continue momentum tonight?
Well, if getting a win, there's no such thing as a moral victory in high school. You win. Win is a win. That's what they need to do to continue the momentum.
Finally, what's your prediction tonight?
You know, after last week, the Rams are coming off to a hot start. I'm going to give the Rams the win again tonight.
That's about does it for Game Day this week. And remember, you can catch each and every episode at youtube.com. But due to a few problems we've had in the past, the audio has been disabled because of the Van Halen song Right Now. So what we're going to do is change up the intro and keep the same Game Day, just different intro on YouTube.
Remember, Rams playing tonight right on this very field, Newman Field at Casa Gameday, 7 o'clock. Remember to get out there and watch the Rams dominate.
Dominate!
The wheel in the sky keeps on turning.